Hello gents, and welcome back to another part of linking up and breaking out. Our poles are pushing in hard over here, and we'll go ahead and start with them, actually. The troops who are expected to retreat do, but they retreat out what looks to be the back of the house, or at least down to the ground floor, as they didn't really leave. If they did, they'd probably come back to that house. As you'll see later, we start taking fire from other portions of the house. I'm about ready to start taking these guys and sneaking around to that side. I'll have these gents cease fire soon on that house at least. Meanwhile, our mortar's moving up. The platoon in general is just moving. These gents should link up soon enough. Actually, it's still doing fine, so I think we've won the next shot. But you see, we started taking fire from there. Meanwhile, the Americans made some advances, but more so a very interesting discovery by the Americans. First off, we run around the corner here and our troops advance. But more important, we have to start going a bit faster. Because the XO spots something very luckily, but also very troubling. So our troops are sneaking along here. Our men are stacking up. All the extra firing is all just suppressing fire in that one house. All these troops are moving up this way. We'll probably actually rush them up to that corner. These guys are running across the street. Because it looks like this house is empty. You can tell as they enter there. But the surprising discovery has to do with these little sound contacts. We'll see if we can't find the part where it happens. It's right in the middle of it. There it is. Our XO from all the way over here. Or actually, I think his second rifleman manages to just catch a fleeting glimpse of German reinforcements. Probably either rushing to get through the town or reinforce the bridge. So I'm going to try and take this armored car and cut that road, or at least harass them. Meanwhile, the poles, I want to at least get to this line of houses for the half-track to come. So that gives us about 5 minutes to advance up to there. Oh, and our mortar barrage also shows up somewhere around here. So, that's going nicely. Anyway, not too much to it besides that. Very concentrated action. Oh, and the troops are moving up. This is about how far they made it. It's to be expected. They're not really sprinting up. I'm gonna see if I can't pull back a bit and find those holes. Yeah, so they're gonna run through that hole and that hole. Alright, that works fine. We're gonna try and do a concentrated push down this way. With, is that 2nd platoon? 4th platoon is going to try and stab that way. And, cut this road and hopefully cut this road by taking these houses. Because if we can do that, we can more or less hold them. It'll just be a matter of getting a half-track through the orchard. I'm going to call this an orchard. I'm not really sure what it is. It looks evenly spaced. It's got orchard-esque properties. These houses should be a very high priority for the Germans. But it's possible that they're stretched thin enough that they don't have enough men. If we can get enough guys in there, we could at least, at the very least, have eyes on the road and see who's coming in. And at the most, prevent anyone from entering and delaying the Americans with their super cool firepower. We'll have them come over here and hunt their way into that house. And I'm actually going to have these guys go ahead and bust their way up there and assault their way in there. These guys will just keep engaging. Just there's not much else for them to do. These guys, I'm tempted to bring them down over here and see if we can't sneak an infantry force across over here. That would get probably pretty easily destroyed, but also maybe you'd come up with a... It's not a half bad idea. If we can take this flank of the houses, we could probably sneak enough infantry over to here that we could do that. And with the, what's it called? An M8 over here. M8 will probably do well enough to spot any enemies over there. And I'm actually going to have that platoon try and sneak across the river. We're going to try and be sneaky here. And see if we can't sneak them across the river and create a defensive / ambush position around this little infantry crossing. Right about here-ish. So here's the infantry crossing. We'll try and cross over here, take these houses, and when the Germans bring up reinforcements down this road, our bazooka will just be able to... We'll give them a friendly welcome to Frembois. But the initial requirement is that they get there stealthily. Even stealthily, we wouldn't need stealth. We just need to get into the position. So that means a lot of running. They'll probably be over here. We'll probably have to rest them for about 5 minutes. No doubt the enemy is trying to beat our Cromwells in. We'll maintain some suppressive fire in there. I'm curious if this house has a two-way thing. No, they have to go in or out, and I haven't seen anyone go out. So I'm sure they're gonna come in. Go ahead and clear that target. I'm pretty sure this house is clear. We'll go ahead and move up to there. Move that guy up to there. That should do it. XO team, not even tired yet. Wow, just guns of steel on those guys, I guess. And I move the XO to there. Platoon leader to there. And yeah, those pioneers, are they still good? Cool. We'll just bring them over to here. Oh, no. Here. Where is my T? There. That should at least get them that. And I'll have this guy target that house lightly. Just smatter it with some more MG fire. Jesus brain. And go ahead and keep investigating the back side of this school over here. Because the best kind of reconnaissance is dead reconnaissance, whether it's yours or your enemies. Alright. You guys are striking the doohickey, the didgeridoo-hickey. That should work just fine. Alright, onto the poles. Did I change the poles yet? No? Okay, cool. So the poles are doing that. I need you to put all your fire on that house. You need to swap fire to that house. You need to get your ass in gear. Get down. I'm tempted to go around the back, but I know there's a cannon there. I'm kind of relying on fire from those guys. It's possible if I fire that guy on that guy and that on that, we shoot that at that, and these guys shoot it there, we'll have them suppressed enough that we can push a full squad up. Which is the risk I'm now about to take. You don't get anywhere in life without taking a gratuitous amount of risks. Actually, move them down to here, and we'll assault that way. And if they don't all die, then it worked. In fact, there's not even any windows over there, so I'll just leave them like that, and then we can sneak them up the top. And I want you guys to hold for 30 seconds. I want you guys to find the quickest way to the second level. And you gents... I don't really have much for you, actually. Go hang out over there. Once your troops get over there, should be a pretty straightforward procedure of just shooting the enemy while they show up. Do we have a sniper? Is that a sniper rifle? No. Or a scoped rifle, I should say, not a sniper rifle. It's my inner COD noob playing, talking, not playing. So yeah, with that Greyhound, I want to call it Greyhound, I'm not sure if it's a Greyhound. Set up over there. I'm gonna go ahead and check and see if he has sight lines to the road, since that's all I really care about. You can see there. Here's my nice little kill box right behind there. Alright, cool, that'll work just fine. Unless there's a tank. If there's a tank, all bets are off. We're kind of fucked. But if there isn't a tank, this works out great. So let's hope there's not a tank. That's the motto for this, but I suspect it's just a platoon of infantry. Otherwise, I would get a tank. I hope. I really hope. I want a tank. But when I get a tank, they'll get a tank. I really hope it's not a tank. Until then, until next time, when we discover that it is a tank, and all my hopes and dreams get to collapse into the fated abyss that is where my hopes and dreams go. So yeah, until then, I've been your Commander Tomato. I'll see you next turn. Hey, let me know if you guys are enjoying this style of video, where I basically show you one turn and then talk for like 10 minutes about strategy and tactics. Or, because I'm probably going to keep doing them because they're fun. But if you absolutely hate them, I just won't show them to you, and you all can just sit there and watch nothing instead. But, I mean, you know, let me know if you want that instead, or just tell me what you want. But I am loving this Pbem, because it's been damn nigh impossible to pin those forces down and destroy them. And that is, it's really honestly irking me slightly, because that is the main thing we need to do right now, is pin the Germans and kill them. If we could do that, we could probably win. Actually, I'm gonna get this guy up here. There. That'll let us know if anyone's trying to ambush us from down there. Alright, till next time. I've been your Commander Tomato, and I will see you next turn.